Hello, back to the channel. Thank you so much for your ongoing support in the previous videos. Now, today we'll be discussing the impacts of our program, the impacts if it goes ahead, and also the impacts if it doesn't go ahead.
So, both planned in the previous videos, and if approved and implemented, we believe it will make a huge difference for the future of Estonia and positively impact the direction of the country going forward. It will greatly boost and improve the education system, as our proposal will mean less people dropping out and more people going to higher education. We also plan to cater for low-income families, even as the prices for specialist schools are low, as they are largely government funded. And we also plan on offering discounts for those earning less than a certain amount a year, so that we can accept as many people as possible into these schools. This will give low-income families a chance at education and can impact for the future generations to come. As the cycle of poverty could be broken, they can find jobs.
Yes, you're right. And this will also lead to more people employed and working in the manufacturing of these products. Teaching and researchers are the three main jobs that will come out from our development. So the manufacturing, the teaching, and the researchers. Of course, there will also be other less common jobs as a result of our developments, such as designing, architecture, and building these facilities. So this means we can start creating jobs before the program has even started, because such as building and stuff is already starting to create jobs. This will greatly benefit the working population, but especially the young people who right now have very large unemployment issues. And also the economy will be greatly boosted in the long term by our plans. A strong economy is a core to many great things in a country. So as we mentioned, the manufacturing and selling of the products will lead to profit, which can be reinvested back into the program, as well as the country for other purposes, such as infrastructure. This will be able to improve other parts of the country that may need it. So another benefit of economic growth is higher average incomes, which means that the average Estonian will be able to earn more money and enjoy better standards of living in their lives. And poor Estonians could even be raised. Lower unemployment levels will also result, as higher economy means employers are likely to employ more workers due to the high output and the positive growth there. Another benefit is investment. So if the economy is growing rapidly, it encourages firms and investors to invest their money in the economy in order to meet future demand. So more investment will give more room for us to grow economically even more. And this growth, which is, if it gets going, it's unbroken, this cycle. So thus, extremely beneficial was Estonia's economy.
Therefore, any long-term positive impact coming from our plan if it does go ahead. But in the worst-case scenario that our plan does not go ahead, what will happen? Will the country's glaring issues be solved, or will they get worse?
Well, it seems that the problems will only get worse if our plan is not implemented. Let's look at the problems that we just said that will be solved if we approved: education, unemployment, and the economy, and analyze what will happen to them if we aren't approved.
So let's look at education. We know right now the education system has many issues. Education, but to find jobs later on in life. If this issue is not resolved, those who are education and jobs, which could result in having a high crime rate, get jobs.
Yes, and also, if the plan doesn't go ahead, unemployment will continue to be extremely prevalent in Estonia's population. Unemployment issues are directly related to education, but if nothing is done soon, current and future generations will continue to have these massive unemployment issues, and the country's working population, the people who can work and are working, will be very low, which will result in issues with the economy and the future of the country. So you can see these things that we're trying to help are directly linked. Since the young people of Estonia have unemployment mostly due to the lack of education that they get, improving education would also increase employment. However, if this is not done, the issues will only become worse and they will only go downhill.
So Estonia's economy will start to suffer as most of Estonia's main economy are not sustainable. Industries such as wood, petrol, and gas will not last forever, which in the long term will start to cripple Estonia's economy, as these make up the majority of all exports. If nothing is done to fix this problem, Estonia's economy will start to suffer the consequences. Some of the consequences include higher unemployment, lower wages, and incomes, along with loss of job opportunities.
So from these predictions that we've just mentioned, that without this plan, Estonia will suffer in many areas in the long term, which especially include education, unemployment, and of course the economy. But these will affect all other areas of Estonia because these three are such central roles that if they are bad, then pretty much the entire country is bad. Therefore, it is in the best interest of our country that we go for a plan and improve Estonia for many years into the future. Look ahead with strong vision and embrace Estonia for the future. Anyway, that's what we have for the impacts of the plan on our country. I'm sure this has been a very informative video for you all. Comment your thoughts on the impacts of our plan on our great nation. Put what you think in the comment section below. But anyway, that's all for now. We have one last video coming, so stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about why the UN should grant us the money required to kickstart our program. So stay tuned for that by subscribing with notification bells turned on. Until then, it's goodbye from us.